Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on iflessstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We can to start with the chapter scientific notation. Here I'm on grade 9 math. The chapter we are on right now is scientific notation. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is compare numbers written in scientific notation. Which sign makes the statement true? 4.4 times 10 exponent 4 and 440,000. Okay, so just look at the numbers. This is the number written in scientific form and this is the one written in general form, right? You cannot compare them until they both are in the same form, right? Either you can write them down in the scientific notation form or either in the general form and then you can compare them, right? Let's just write this down, 4.4 times 10 exponent 4 in the general form, right? So 10 exponent 4 means you have 4 places on the right. You have only one, just 4. So just add 3 zeros to make them 4. So that is 4.4000. You have 4 decimal places after the decimal point, right? So you have 10 exponent 4 move decimal place 4 places right. That is 44,000. So basically you have to compare these numbers. They are 44,000 and 440,000. So 44,000 is less than 440,000, right? So that means when you compare them, 44,000 is less than 440,000. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which sign makes the statement true? 4.23 times 10 exponent 4 and 4.23 times 10 exponent 3. So they both are in the scientific notation form, so that is very easy to compare them. Just look at this value, 4.23, 4.23, they both are exactly same. Look at the exponents of the 10. Here you have 4 and here you have 3. 4 is greater than 3. That means 4.23 times 10 exponent 4 is greater than 4.23 times 10 exponent 3. Got it? so greater it is. Which sign makes the statement true? 1.74 times 10 exponent 4 and 1.4 times 10 exponent 4. So which is the correct option? They both are in the scientific notation form, right? So just look at this one. You have 1.74 and 1.4. 1.74 is greater than 1.4, right? Also have a look on their exponent. Here you have 4 and here you have 4. Their exponents are also equal. That means 1.74 times 10 exponent 4 is greater than 1.4 times 10 exponent 4. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. Greater it is. Which sign makes the statement true? 3.11 times 10 exponent 4. You have to compare it to 311,000. Here you have 10 exponent 4, right? That means you must have 4 decimal pieces after the decimal point. So here it is. You move decimal point 4 places right, so that would be 31100. You have to compare it to 31,000, 3,100 and 31,000. So which is the correct option? 3 31,100 is less than 311,000, right? So less it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? That is 4.81 times 10 exponent 3 and 1.84 times 10 exponent 3. They have same exponents, right? But 4.81 is greater than 1.84, so option number 1 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? Which is the correct option? Greater it is. 8.2 times 10 exponent 1 is greater than 8.02 times 10 exponent 1, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. That is multiply numbers written in scientific notation. Okay, so 2 times 10 exponent 5 and 3 times 10 exponent 4. So you can multiply the factors of 4 and the numbers, right? You need to do 3 times 2 and 10 exponent 5 times 10 exponent 4. Here you have 2 times 3, 10 exponent 5 times 10 exponent 4. So we know that 2 times 3 is 6. Then 10 exponent 5 times 10 exponent 4 is bases are same. We need to add their exponent. So that is 6 times 10 exponent 9. A number written in scientific notation has two factors multiplied together. The first factor must be at least 1 and less than 10, and the second factor must be a power of 10. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Let's see how do we multiply. So you have 2 times 10 exponent 4 and 3 times 10 exponent 6. So you need to multiply 2 times 3 and 10 times 4 times 10 times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, right? So 10, you need to, their bases are same. You need to add their exponents. So that is 6 times 10 exponent 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. So the correct option is 6 times 10 exponent 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 2 times 10 exponent 1 and 1 times 10 exponent 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 times 10 exponent 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. You have to multiply 3 times 1 and you need to multiply 10 exponent 1 and 10 exponent 1. You need to, their bases are same, you need to add their exponent. That is 3 times 10 exponent 2. The next one is multiply 2 times 10 exponent 3 and 4 times 10 exponent 4. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 8 times 10 exponent 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. Two times 10 exponent 1 and 3 times 10 exponent 2. So which is the correct option? That is 6 times 10 exponent 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Multiply 3 times 10 exponent 1 and 2 times 10 exponent 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 6 times 10 exponent 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Seven times 10 exponent 4, 1 times 10 exponent 3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 7 times 10 exponent 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is divide numbers written in scientific notation. So let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, let's just start with the first example. You have to now divide them, right? So 9 times 10 exponent 5 divided by 9 times 10 exponent 1. So first thing is you need to group the factors, that is 9 divided by 9 and then the powers of 10, that is 10 by 5 divided by 10 by 1, right? So 9 divided by 9 is simply 9 times 1 is 9, so you have 1. Then the second one is 10 times 5 divided by 10 times 1. When you are dividing, uh, when you're dividing the powers of 10, they have the same base, right? Thus their exponents are different. You have to subtract the exponents. You can do 10 exponent 5 minus 1. So that is 1 times 10 exponent 4. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today. Okay, the first one is divide. 5 times 10 exponent 5 divided by 5 times 10 exponent 4. So just write them down like this: 5 times 5 divided by 5 and 10 exponent 5 divided by 10 exponent 1, right? We know that 5 divided by 5 is 1. Now here you have, they have the same bases, right? When you have the bases are same and they are dividing, you need to subtract their exponent. So that is 1 times 10 exponent 4. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 1 times 10 exponent 4. So option number 2 is the correct option, that is 1 times 10 exponent 4, right? Okay, let's just move on to next one. 4 times 10 exponent 4 divided by 2 times 10 exponent 3, right? So write them down in the factored form, that is 4 over 2 times 10 exponent 4 divided by 10 exponent 2, right? So 4 divided by 2, that is 2 times 2 is 4, you have 2. So here you have 10 exponent 4 minus 2, because they have same basis, so their exponent must be subtracted. So that is 2 times 10 exponent 2, right? Sorry, 3 it is, this is 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So the correct option is 2 times 10 exponent 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. So the correct option is 2 times 10 exponent 1. Let's just move on to the next one, right? And now you can do the next one and write down the answer in the chat box. The next one is 9 times 10 exponent 5 divided by 9 times 10 exponent 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number, that's the second one, right? That is 1 times 10 exponent 4 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is 6 times 10 exponent 5 divided by 3 times 10 exponent 2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 2 times 10 exponent 3. You have to subtract the bases when you are dividing. So the correct option is you have subtract the exponents when they are dividing with the same bases, right? The next one is 2 times 10 exponent 5 divided by 2 times 10 exponent 3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 1 times 10 exponent 8. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is, oh sorry, 2 1 times 10 exponent 2. 5 take away 3 is 2, sorry. The next one is 3 times 10 exponent 3 divided by 1 times 10 exponent 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 times 10 exponent 2. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is 6 times 10 exponent 5 divided by 2 times 10 exponent 2. So which is the correct option? We need to do 6 by 2 and 10 exponent 5 divided by 10 exponent 2, right? So 6 divided by 2 is simply 3. And for 10 exponent 5, they have the same basis, right? When you have same basis and they are dividing, you have to subtract their exponent. So that is 3 times 10 exponent 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 times 10 exponent 3. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The next one is 8 times 10 exponent 2 divided by 2 times 10 exponent 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4 times 10 exponent 1, option number. Yes, 1 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next one. That is convert between standard and scientific notation. So how do we convert between standard and scientific notation? That is very easy. Let's start with the example, that is 2 times 2.43 times 10 exponent 3, right? So here the exponent of 10 is 3, right? That means you need to move decimal point 3 places, right? So you have only 2 decimal places. Add another one to make 3 decimal places and move decimal place from here to here. That is 2430. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. How do you write 9.3 times 10 exponent 3 in standard form? So you have 10 exponent 3. That means you need to move decimal point 3 places right. You have only one decimal place, right? So add two zeros so that you can have three decimal places now moved. Three decimal places, right? That is 9300. Option number. That is option number one is the correct option. How do you write 410 in scientific notation? Now you need to write 410 in scientific notation, right? You just look at here. 410 decimal point is over here. You need to move decimal places, two places left. So you can move here 4.1. You move two places left, so that is 10 times 2. So the correct option is option number 1, that is 4.1 times 10 exponent 2. How do you write 584,000 in scientific notation? So you have to write inside them in scientific notation, right? That is 584000. 1, you need to move decimal point from here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to move from here to here. So you moved 5 places back, right? That is 5.84 times 10 exponent 5. Got it? So which is the correct option? So then the correct option is option number 2, 5.84 times 10 exponent 5. How do you write 1.30 times 10 exponent 1 in standard form? So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 2 is the correct option, right? That is 13.0 because you need the exponent is 10 times 1. 10 exponent 1, so you need to move decimal point 1 place, right? Okay, how do you write 2.43 times 10 exponent 3 in standard form? So which is the correct option? That is option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is scientific notation. The lessons we have covered today are compare numbers written in scientific notation, multiply numbers written in scientific notation, divide numbers written in scientific notation, and convert between standard and scientific notation. Okay, so please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please write down the question in the chat box if you still need help with any of the lesson. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.